April 7th, 2018, a 911 call is placed from a home in Florida. A man claims his wife has shot herself twice. But nothing about that call or the crime scene makes sense. This is the story of Brandy Johansson, a devoted mother, a woman full of life and dreams, taken far too soon. And behind her death was a story of obsession, surveillance, control, and ultimately murder. At 10:54 a.m., Keith Johansson called 911. His voice was frantic, or at least it was supposed to be. He claimed his wife had accidentally shot herself. He said he heard two booms while in the shower. When he emerged, he found Brandy lying in their bedroom with two guns beside her and two bullets in her chest. But oddly, Keith wasn't wet. Police arrived at 23 Felter Lane and found a bizarre scene. Two 9mm handguns, a Beretta, and a Panic positioned unnaturally near Brandy's body. The bullets came from different guns. Keith told detectives he couldn't help Brandy because he was sliding on the wet floor. But there was no evidence he had showered recently. He claimed there had been no argument, no warning. Their 6-year-old son, Ryland, was in the next room. He told investigators he heard his mom scream, then two gunshots. At the station, Keith's behavior seemed off. He spoke more about himself than Brandy. He claimed their relationship was strong, the best he'd ever had. But he admitted to arguments. He accused Brandy of sharing videos online, possibly sexual in nature, something she had done for fun without telling him. Jealousy simmered beneath the surface. Cameras were everywhere, except in the bedroom. Keith claimed they were off, but detectives weren't convinced. 2 days after Brandy's death, the autopsy changed everything. The first bullet was a rubber round, non-lethal. The second, fired from about 3 feet away, was fatal. This wasn't an accident. This was murder. On April 27th, restored security footage arrived. What it showed was horrifying. For hours the night before Brandy's death, Keith berated and threatened her. "I'm going to kill you. You deserve this." Then, he removed the bedroom camera. On the morning of April 7th, the camera caught Brandy hugging Ryland for what would be the last time. Keith's behavior during the call was damning. Instead of aiding his dying wife, he was hiding narcotics, preparing the house, and manipulating the scene. With the video evidence in hand, police arrested Keith for second-degree murder. In jail, his story changed repeatedly, claiming Brandy shot herself, then blaming Ryland. He refused a plea deal of 25 to life. His defense: that Brandy was high and he acted in self-defense, but the jury didn't buy it. Detective Dunton exposed every lie: the shower, the slipping, the offline cameras. Keith had lied for 12 hours, then 20 days. On October 28th, 2021, after just 3 hours of deliberation, the jury found Keith John Johansson guilty of first-degree murder. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Brandy Johansson's life was taken by the man who claimed to love her. A toxic mix of paranoia, jealousy, and control ended in a horrifying tragedy. But in the end, the truth came out. Not through words, but through cameras. Thank you for watching. If you found this story important, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We share real stories that must be told, so victims like Brandy are never forgotten.